What is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the NECA Predator 2 Series 11 Battle Armor Lost Predator figure. What is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? I got this Predator figure when I was on vacation visiting my girlfriend, and she has some really great comic book shops by her. I went to two different ones, and I found this one at the second comic book shop I went to. I saw this one and a few others, and I wanted to get this one because this Predator really looks awesome in that battle armor right there, and I like the blue color of it. But let me show you guys the packaging first, and we'll get into the figure review. So the Battle Armor Lost Predator figure comes in basic NECA Predator packaging, and this is the Predator 2 packaging because you get the picture of City Hunter Predator right there, which looks really cool. Up there on the top right it says Battle Armor Lost Predator. Over here you get a really cool image of the figure, I'm pretty sure that is. It looks really awesome. It says Battle Armor Lost Predator, Predator 2. Over 25 points of articulation includes sword, sheath, and throwing disc. And then on the back right there, you get a really cool image of the figure right there. It says Battle Armor Lost Predator, Predator 2, aliases Borg and Green, and then weapons, throwing disc, and sword, and the other figures in the series. And then if you would like to read the bio, pause it right now and read it up because those Predator bios are actually really cool. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure open and get into the review. Alrighty, so starting off with the accessories first for the Battle Armored Lost Predator figure. He comes with some cool accessories. You get a throwing disc, you get the gun part to his plasma caster, and then you get a really cool sword right there. I'll show you the throwing disc first. This is different compared to like the Smart Disc ones. These ones have like little blades that come out. But it's a nice metallic blue right here where he holds it, and there's like black throughout it as well. And then the bladed parts are a nice silver color. I really like that metallic, like navy blue, very cool looking. So pretty cool accessory. He does hold it fine. You just gotta like slide it in his hand right here and he just holds it like that. So that's pretty cool. So you get that accessory right there. Whoops, don't fall. He is kind of back heavy with his armor. And then he does come with his gun for his plasma caster, which is very cool looking. It's a very nice metallic blue with black mixed in it as well. And this part is articulated, it's on a ball joint, same with that when you attach it there. And then you get a nice like red with black in the middle where it shoots out right there. So pretty cool looking. And the way you attach it, you peg it on right here. Just peg it in that hole, like so. And then there you go, you got his plasma caster completed. And you can have it stored so he's not using it, or you can have it come out like he's about to shoot someone's head off. So pretty cool looking right there. And then the last accessory that comes with Battle Armor Predator Lost Predator is this really badass sword right here. Very cool looking sword. I like the handle. It's that nice like metallic navy blue with black mixed in it as well. And then this part of the blade is all black. And then this is a nice like orangey type color. This is supposed to be like a laser blade, I believe it is. Which is actually really cool, so it probably slices through his enemies like butter. Very cool looking sword right here. I like the design, how it's like a laser sword. That's pretty cool. And he does have a holster on his back right there, which is pretty cool looking. And you either put the sword in, I think that's the correct way to put it in like that. So a little piece of it is sticking out up there. Because when you put it in this way, it just doesn't seem right. It goes all the way in, but it just doesn't seem like it goes that way. It seems like it goes this way. So I think that's the correct way to put it in right there. But it looks pretty cool when he has it sheathed up right there. But anyway, that is the accessories for the Battle Armored Lost Predator, which is some actually pretty cool accessories. Anyway, let's move on to comparisons. So now moving on to comparisons, the Battle Armored Lost Predator figure stands a little bit over 8 inches tall, so he fits in great scale with the other Predator figures. Over here we have the SH Figure Arts Vegito figure. He's a little over 6 inches tall to the top of his hair. And then over here we have Lost Predator's Tribe Leader, the Elder Predator version 2. He stands a little over 7 inches and 3/4 of an inch tall, so he's a little shorter than Lost Predator right there. And then over here we have another one that's in their tribe, the City Hunter Predator, and he stands a little over 8 inches tall as well, so he has the same height as Battle Armor Lost Predator, so that's cool. And then over here, of course, we have the SH Figure Arts Broccoli figure. He stands a little over 9 inches tall to the top of his crazy Super Saiyan hair. But anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on. So now for the sculpt of Battle Armor Lost Predator. I think NECA went all out on this figure because his armor looks really, really cool. Very, very nice work by NECA. I think my favorite part is definitely his plasma caster. He has very different, unique type looking armor. You don't really see this type of armor on other Predator figures, which is why I like this figure. Not my favorite, but that is the reason why I like it, because his armor is very, very unique compared to other Predator figures. Let me show you guys a closer look at Battle Armor Lost Predator. And his mask is really cool looking. Just look at all the tiny sculpt work on there. Just all that detail. I'm telling you, the people at NECA who sculpt these figures put their heart and soul into it because they really do an awesome job. I really like how it goes up like that. Very cool looking. I like the metallic navy blue that they use with black mixed all throughout it as well. Very, very nice looking. You got the red eyes going on right there, looking very cool. Very, very cool looking mask. Like I said, very unique looking. It's like very robotic and like futuristic type looking, his armor and mask. And then you got his Predator dreads, which are about medium length. They're all individual like all the other Predator figures. And then for his body armor right there. I think his body armor looks really cool. It's more black than blue. There is blue slightly in it. And then there is like a rust type color, like a brownish rust type color, which is pretty cool looking. So all that little sculpt work on there, very, very nice. You get some cables going on right there, which look pretty cool. You got the shoulder armor, which is pretty much basic for any Predator figures, but the forearm armor right here, I think this is new, but I don't like it because it really hinders his elbow articulation. That's as much as it bends, which is a big letdown. But it is cool that they made this type of armor. They sacrificed a little bit of articulation for a very heavy armored Predator figure. And then my favorite part definitely is this plasma caster right here. Very, very cool looking. Just a badass looking plasma caster. And you got some cables going on right there, looking really cool. And you got his badass sheath right there. And then the back of his armor, you can't really see too much. And then I like the color of his skin, that green color. And then it's like a beige color as well, with red dots and like brownish black dots all throughout it. So that's pretty cool looking. Then you got his loincloth going on right here. This looks like his mask, this piece right here. If you look at it. Doesn't that look like his mask? That's pretty funny. You got another collapsed, I guess. Would it be collapsed? Or sheathed up throwing disc right there. I like the metallic blue and the black mixed all throughout it. And the back of it right there, you get some piece right here. You get like a cool like spinal looking thing that's holding on to the sheath, which is really cool looking. And you get his thigh armor right there. Kind of looks like a copper color. And then you know when you have old copper, it gets that green stuff on it? That's exactly what that looks like to me. So that's pretty cool looking. And then the other side right there it's different type of armor. I don't know what this is really, but it's kind of looks like a black leather with some metalish gold right here. I don't know what this is for, but it's pretty cool looking. I don't know if it's just his thigh armor or something to holster a weapon or something. I'm not too sure. Then you got his armor on his knees right there that look beaten to shit. Look like they are extremely battle worn. And you got the lower leg armor right there, which is more black than blue, which is pretty cool looking. And then of course you got his Predator feet, which are green with the beige in it. And then you got his Predator toenails that are black. But anyway, the paint and sculpt is really, really well done on this figure. I really love his battle armor. Very unique compared to other Predator figures. But anyway, that's the paint and sculpt. Let's move on to the articulation and wrap the review up. Alright, so for the articulation for Battle Armored Lost Predator, his head is on a ball joint. It does go up and down, it does pivot, and it does swivel as well. The plasma caster is on 2 ball pegs, so on the gun right there you can move it all around, and then down there as well, so that's pretty cool. The waist joint is on a ball joint, so it does pivot a little bit, moves back and forth, and it does swivel. The shoulders go up about 90 degrees. They do go up and down. He does have a bend at the elbow, but that's as much as it bends, which is very disappointing. And then there's a swivel. The wrists are on a ball joint, so they could swivel and move all around, so you get really good articulation right there. The legs are on ball joints as well. They can kick up a little more than 90 degrees, so that's good. They go to the back about that much. Then they kick out to the side about 90 degrees, so that's cool. He has the thigh swivel right there. Double jointed knees that bend back a really good amount, and then the ankles are on a ball joint, so they could swivel and move all around. You get the pivot and up and down movement, so pretty good articulation on this figure. The only thing I hate about it is that his elbow joints really do not bend at all, and this guy has a sword, so you can't put him in like really awesome sword poses with that hindered elbow articulation. But other than that, he has the basic NECA Predator articulation, which is fine with me. But overall, I do recommend the Battle Armored Lost Predator figure. I know there is another version of this figure where he doesn't have his mask on, and I think he has less armor on. This one is the like heavy armored battle ready one, so this one is very, very cool looking. I really love the accessories that he comes with, especially that badass sword right there. Then he has his sheath. He does come with that throwing disc, and then his plasma caster gun part is separate. You just got to connect it when you take the figure out of the packaging. So he does come with some pretty cool accessories. The articulation isn't the best on this figure, mostly because of the elbow joints. You really can't bend them at all, so that's a big letdown for me. But other than that, the rest of his articulation is great. Just the elbow joints are hindered by that forearm armor right there, so that's a little bit of a letdown. But the paint and sculpt is definitely probably the best part of this figure. He has a very unique type look to him, very like futuristic, robotic type looking armor and mask that he has on, so I think that's really, really cool looking. But I got mine for about, I think like 25-30 bucks, but I got him at a local comic book shop, so if you go to your local comic book shop, you might get lucky and find the figure there, because online I think he's between like, I think 45 to like 60 bucks brand new. So if you want to get him online, I guess check Amazon or eBay. That's probably your best bet for this figure. Or you might get lucky and find him at a local comic book shop, so you can check there too. I doubt like Toys R Us will still have this figure available, but overall, it's a cool figure. Definitely pick it up. It's not a must-get figure, but it is a very cool Predator figure to have in your collection. But anyway, that is my review of the NECA Battle Armored Lost Predator figure. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then well, I don't really care. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. With 25 points of articulation includes short, what the heck? The mask that you see, like the profile side view of the figure. I mean, of the, fuck. And then he comes with, I forgot what this is called, the, shit. There. Over here we have the, forgot, damn it. Over here we have the Elder Predator version 2, which is the leader of damn it, I meant to say tribe leader.